Welcome back to La Rouge Yanks. Bienvenue à La Rouge Yanks. We're talking in Canada soccer and U.S. soccer. Tonight we're going to be doing a recap on the USA's match blowout victory versus 5-1 versus Panama, the Los Canalmen. And this was a thrashing for sure. The USA is this one 5-1, sorry. I think this was in retaliation to Canada's 4-0 victory over Jamaica and the Reggae Boys for their clinching of the World Cup qualification. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen that video, go see it. I was there today. It was a great day today for Canada soccer and Canadian history. And it was fun to be in that atmosphere and really witness history and be a part of it for the first time. And since I've witnessed Canada going to the World Cup. But that's for Canada soccer. If you want to go see that video, you should go see it. But for U.S. soccer, we're going to be talking about their game. As I said, it's 5-1. Unfortunately, since Costa Rica did not lose or tie versus El Salvador, the U.S. wasn't going to clinch today either way, no matter how big they won. So it means that they have to go down to Costa Rica and determine their fate there. However, with this win, though, it does mean that the worst that the USMNT could possibly do is a playoff game. And even then, the USA would have to get scored on at least more than 6 times, or at least 6-0. They have to get shut out, which honestly, I mean, I know it's a mentality that's easy to slip with, as a lot of people are like, oh, 6-0, the Costa Rica, Los Ticos are not going to score 6 on us. But then again, you got to go back to the 2018, right? Trinidad and Tobago, everyone's like, oh, we can tie them at least. Oh, we're going, right? And then next thing you know what happened? We lost. So, if I'm the USA, leave no doubt. We go into the Costa Rica. I know San Jose, just like Canada, I said in the video, is a tough place to win. But just keep it close. If you can't win, I'd say just get a tie. But, I mean, if you can win, just please do so at all times. And that would just really, really make things a lot easier for you, too. I don't like to be like some people and play the numbers games or saying, oh, we can lose by 5-0 and be all right. I mean, yes, I know that's right. It's mathematically correct, but no, I hate that mentality. Just go down there and win the game and play and just play. Like, no need to like try and calculate it and stuff. It's just I hate that mentality. It's just we saw what happened. As I said, 2018 really exposed that mentality and really showed how bad it was. So, no, if I'm USA, Wednesday, we go to Costa Rica, San Jose. We take all 3 points. If you can't win, you tie. If you can't tie or win, fine. You can lose, but I'll say you keep it close. You don't want to get blown out. I mean, because then you mess around and you wait. Sure enough, oh, we're not gonna lose 6-0. Then next, you lose 6-0. That's exactly what Costa Rica needs. And next, you switch places with them. Assuming Mexico takes care of business there too, and boom. Now you got to play New Zealand, which, yes, it's not bad, but at the same time, the USA, right, the whole point is trying to secure a top 3 position to guarantee a World Cup qualification berth. At the same time, too, if I'm the USA, I'm also playing, I guess it's not really important, but maybe for pots, even though as I said in the Canada video, a lot of people are saying pot 3 is really important, right, we're in pot 4. As pot 3, you have a little more easier teams. But then again, I see the World Cup as like an NCAA tournament, right? After all, it is the NCAA tournament of football. As no matter what team you get, you just got to bring your A game. You got to come ready to play. And if you don't, you're gonna get eliminated. So just like the NCAA tournament of basketball, a 16 seed can beat a 1 seed. Look at St. Peter's beating all these teams going to the Elite 8 and stuff. I mean, it's like. Yeah, I mean, you cannot bring that mentality. You just go into every game, you do what you gotta do, you take care of business, and then you don't gotta worry about having to worry about playing mind games and having to play for bare minimums and play down to people's levels. I can't stand that. Those are 2 things I can't stand. Relying on other people when it comes to this, and playing down to other people's levels and trying to figure out how much leeway you can do. Just play your game, take care of business, and we don't have to worry about that. And that's the message that I would give to the USA going to Costa Rica. Just play your game. And, yeah. But, aside from that, I mean, other than that, is like, yeah, they're not going to qualify. El Salvador, credit to them, they tried their best to bring Los Ticos a tie and really try and help the USA qualify today, but unfortunately they couldn't. They fell short. But so unfortunately, hey, another game, the USA. What can you do? It's still a pressure game. Can you get the job done when it counts? We're gonna find out on Wednesday. But aside from that, we'll go to our starting lineup for today. Besides Zach Steffen, Shaq Moore, Walker Zimmerman, Tyler Adams, Anthony Robinson, or Jedi as he prefers to be called, Giannis Musa, Paul Areola, Christian Pulisic, Miles Robinson, Luca De La Tour, by the way, welcome back. Remember his statement he said against Honduras and Minnesota? How he was like, I don't feel like I'm playing a lot, and I believe like I belong, right? He really played well today. And Jesus Ferreira finally gets his goal, and he could have easily had more, just like Mexico. Every game, I feel like Jesus Ferreira, it's gonna come. You just gotta be patient, and once the floodgates open, it pours, and that's what I think Jesus Ferreira is gonna become. You know, he scored today. Sure, could he have had a hat trick today? Sure, but I'm pretty sure he'll take a goal if anything to start with. And so we go to our goals. 13th minute, a cross is swung into the box by Pulisic to Walker Zimmerman. Walker Zimmerman is hacked down by a Panamanian defender, and sure enough, he gets elbowed to the face. And many people say it's weak. I don't know. It's a penalty though after a VAR check. And then 16th minute, Christian Pulisic steps up to take the penalty, and he buries it to the keeper, and it's 1-0 for the Yanks. And it's a dream start for the USA, exactly what they needed at home. No funny business. You need an early goal, and you really need to really not play down to Panama's level, and that's exactly what they did today. They did not play down to Panama's level, and it paid off really well. Now you got to get ready for Costa Rica. But in the 23rd minute, Pulisic is hacked down outside the box so by Murillo, ref plays advantage. The Jedi, or Anthony Robinson, recycles the play and whips the ball into the box for Paul Areola, one of the smaller guys on the field, and he scores off of a header. And now it's 2-0 for the Yanks. And, man, finally, I'm so happy that Paul Areola scored, as I remember that awful Gold Cup game, against Mexico, where they won, but Paul Areola had open shot after open shot after open shot, and he just couldn't convert. And finally today, I get to see him convert, and it's a big goal. It's a cushion goal, and the Yanks are flying high right now. In the 27th minute, Luca De La Tour is on the ball. He lays it off to Shaq Moore, and then Paul Areola. And finally, as I said, Jesus Ferreira is right there on the doorstep and puts the Yanks in front by 3. And they have a commanding lead over the Canalmen. And finally, as I said, Jesus Ferreira finally gets his goal. As we know, he was on fire with FC Dallas. But we were just waiting for that breakout moment for the USMNT. And it looks like he's having that moment, or it's coming soon. Mexico, he had a lot of close shots, but just couldn't connect. Previous games, he had a lot of close shots and just couldn't connect. He just kept flying over, just like today. He kept flying it over. But this one, he converts on the doorstep, and he gives the Yanks a commanding 3-0 over Los Canalmen. And then, 4th minute of stoppage time after the first half for 45-4. It's another penalty for the U.S. as Pulisic steps up and takes it. A U.S. player goes down the box, and so Pulisic takes it. Pulisic goes, instead of going to the keeper's right this time, he goes to the keeper's left. Keeper gets his left, but he gets a hand on it, but it still goes into the net. You hear it, and I thought it was saved, but it's 4-0 Yanks. It's not good enough for the keeper, and yeah, the Yanks have a commanding 4-0 lead going into the half, and this is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Yanks in the USMNT. Then we go to the 65th minute. Anthony Robinson, or Jedi, sends a ball into the mixer for Pulisic. Oh my goodness, Pulisic. He hooks the ball around, takes a touch past the defender, and then takes another touch through the Panamanian defender's leg and just slots it home. Oh my gosh, what a dirty, cheeky goal by the Captain America, and for his hat trick. And Captain America has got America's 5th and his hat trick. Wow. What a goal by Christian Pulisic. Guys, you need to go see that clip right now after this video. Oh my goodness, what a goal. That's one of the greatest goals I've ever seen him score for the USMNT so far. There is definitely many more to come, with fingers and toes crossed, I hope. But this was just one of the first of many. This was awesome, guys. Oh my gosh. Even the announcers were up and out of their feet. They couldn't believe it. And it just shows what Christian Pulisic can bring to this team, and how much he has so far revitalized him and his whole entire age group has just revitalized the team from that terrible 2018-2017 horror. And finally, I mean, hopefully they can keep it up going to Costa Rica and they don't choke. But so far, everything is looking good. 86th minute though, Eric Davis for Panama will send the ball into Godoy. Anibal Godoy gets his head on it. He beats Walker Zimmerman this time, and Zach Steffen can't save it. And it's into the back of the net for the Canalman. And Panama has pulled one goal back. However, it's only a consolation goal, even though it's 5-1. They do ruin the clean sheet for Zach Steffen and Team USA this time, but the game is over. It ends. It's finito. And, the Panamanian goal, as I said, was only a consolation. But with this loss, the Canalmen are officially eliminated from World Cup qualification this year. And it's a sad moment for those Canalmen, as everyone thought. Remember, just going into this window, this final window, everybody was like, watch out for Panama. Panama's the one pulling the strings. And then out of nowhere comes Costa Rica. And Costa Rica just is now the one pulling the strings. So, and two back-to-back poor performances for the Panama has unfortunately had led them to crash their way out of World Cup qualification. As they first game against Honduras, they tied 1-1. I didn't really see the highlights of that, but I heard it was a poor performance. And then today's poor performance against the Yanks, it was just a grinding away at them, unfortunately. And with this loss, it's a sad moment for the country, as we all thought. I personally thought Panama was going to make it. I include them in my top 4, but out of nowhere, Costa Rica comes out of nowhere and takes their place. And as I said, with this win, worst the U.S. can do is, if they somehow bottle it, is they go to a playoff position against most likely New Zealand, or even, I think, was it one of the islands. I think it was Solomon Islands, I believe. Either one, you should beat one of those teams if I'm the USA. If you're Costa Rica, if you go to a playoff spot, you're going to beat them, I know for a fact. But for everyone's sake, just win or tie, and just finish top 2, and everything will be all right. I think if you lose and Mexico wins, you move down to 3rd, but you still qualify. But I really want to see 2nd place for the sake of the pot, and just for the sake of the USMNT. But for Panama, unfortunately, you're going to have to try again in 2026. It sucks, but it is what it is. We go to our stats. 15 shots to 10 for Panama. USA had more shots, but Panama had some shots here. 5 for the 15 on target, while 10 of the 2 for Panama on target. 1 of those found the back of the net, while 5. Wow, the USA was 5 for 5 here in terms of shots and goals on target. That's rare, and I've never seen that before from any team. Surprisingly, though, USA had less possession. 39% possession to 61% possession. Maybe that dropped off when they put the subs in. 333 passes complete to 515 passes completed. 76 pass accuracy to 81% pass accuracy. 23 fouls to 15 fouls. 2 yellows to 3 yellows. No red cards. No offside to 3 offside. And 3 corners to 2. So, yeah, I mean, other than that, maybe because the U.S. was just content and they really wanted to put their starters in, maybe the stats really changed a bit, but other than that, USA won. But now, most importantly, let's go to our World Cup qualifying table. And as I said, I'll just do points this time rather than win, loss, tie column. Canada, as we already mentioned in my last video, has clinched with 28 points. They are through in Qatar, and they got it locked up. Second place right now is USA with 25 points. They're ahead of Mexico, even though Mexico has the same number of points in 3rd by goal differential. But if Costa Rica beats the USA and Mexico takes care of business, I believe against whoever they play, against El Salvador maybe, then Mexico will move into 2nd, and then USA will move into 3rd. Costa Rica, depending on how much they win by, will still be in the playoff spot. As for they're currently still in the playoff spot with 22 points, and 22 points for them. Panama has officially been eliminated, unfortunately for the Canalmen. 18 points in 5th place. El Salvador was already eliminated, 10 points. 7th place Jamaica was already eliminated, 8 points, and then dead last, winless still, is Honduras, 4 points. And as I said, if you're watching, if you're Honduran, I'm sorry that you didn't have a better campaign, but maybe you can try again in 2026, and maybe you can reload and bounce back from this. But as I said, unfortunately, this game doesn't guarantee or didn't guarantee a U.S. spot in Qatar, given how Costa Rica didn't lose or tie to Salvador. But either way, it still puts the U.S. in a darn good position. And I honestly think, I mean, I know Costa Rica is a tough place to play, but depending on how the USA performs, I think they can finally, and it's really overdue. I know I said it's Canada, and unfortunately Canada lost 1-0 in Costa Rica, but it's overdue for the USA to break this curse of Costa Rica not winning any or not getting any points in Costa Rica. It's overdue, and I think they're going to get some very, very soon. Maybe it's on Wednesday. Maybe it's when they take all 3 points just to really make a statement and really just hold on to that second place position. I don't think they're going to overtake Canada, as Canada has, I think, +5 goal differential, +4. So you would have to blow Costa Rica out if you really want that first place position. Although at this point, just qualify and just please. I mean, I know some people care about pots and draws and who gets what, but my thing is I just want to qualify for Qatar. I don't care what teams we get. Just as I said with the NCAA tournament analogy, just win. You're going to have to bring your A game to every game anyways, with a good or a bad opponent. So, I mean, assuming anyone who makes the World Cup is good, so they're going to be ready to play. So, yeah, with that, you just got to play. And I don't care what teams we get, just get us in Qatar. We just need to get that 2018 off our memory and clean slate with this new generation. That's all I care about right now. But we're going to have to see what the Yanks do in Panama. Wednesday will be the day when the USA will clinch for Qatar, or hopefully they don't bottle it. And that means on Tuesday night I will be releasing a video on ways the USA can clinch for Qatar. And yeah, that'll be the last kind of clinching video for sure. And the USA's game as well as Canada's game will be the last for the CONCACAF World Cup qualifying cycle. And that's wild how this time went by fast. Spots are already being taken and decided, right? But as of today, there's only been one spot that's been, and that's the Canadians and Le Rouge. So once again, today was all about Le Rouge, and Wednesday will be about other people's teams in CONCACAF. It's either going to be Costa Rica's day, USA's day, or Mexico's day. So it's going to be one of those teams' day, maybe all of them. But as I said, the worst that any team can do is a playoff spot against New Zealand. However, it's just best to qualify. So, I mean, we'll see what they do. We'll see if the USA plays. Hopefully they don't play that numbers game or whatever game that I said at the beginning that caused them to crash out at 2018 in the first place. Just get the job done. Take care of business in San Jose. And just get the job done. And we won't have to worry about it. We'll be in Qatar. And I'll get to watch the USA and Canada's draw on April 1st. So that's the plan. And we'll see if that happens. But that's pretty much all I got to say to this video. It's a thrashing. Great play. I mean, unfortunately, the USA could have easily put up more goals on Panama, but hey, I'll take 5. I'll take 5-1. That's it. Just like Canada. Just like I said in the Canada-Jamaica game, that one could have easily been 8-0. I'll take it. They qualified. USA's heading in the right direction, and maybe on Wednesday they can finally just clinch that. But that pretty much does it for this video. So if you like, make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about it. Also remember to hit the bell notification. That way you know when videos are posted. Yeah, tell your friends that the USA is one step closer to qualifying and making redemption for that horror year of 2017 to 2018 failure to qualify for Russia in 2018.